Welcome back to study the third case, Qianyang, Shanxi. Perhaps this is your first time hearing this tiny little place, but it is this nobody town that led the Apple Revolution. In recent years, Qianyang Apple has been designated as our nation's gift to foreign dignitaries many times, and praised by foreign heads of state for its great fruit shape, bright color, pure, sweet, and crispy taste. It is understood that using apple as our national gift is the first time in history of Chinese diplomacy. Qianyang apple served as a diplomatic gift from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs to foreign heads of state, and international organizations invited to attend the September 3rd military parade during of commemoration of 70th anniversary of victory of Chinese people's resistance against Japanese aggression and world anti-fascist war. So where is this county? It belongs to Baoji County, located in the west of Guangzhou Plain, Shaanxi Province, and is a typical mountainous agricultural county. Shaanxi is the province with the largest production and sales of China's apple industry. Its main output was concentrated in the three prefecture-level cities, namely Qianyang, Yan'an, and Weinan before 2014. But it's interesting that the world's advanced new high-density dwarf apple cultivation technology is not firstly promoted in the above three regions, but in Baoji City in Shaanxi, where the apple production was small. Qianyang County, which belongs to Baoji City, took the lead in upgrading the apple industry. The Chinese apple industry used to adopt the technology, which takes 5 years for the apple trees to bear the fruits and 7 years to yield. Beginning in 2010, the Dutch introduced advanced high-density dwarf apple cultivation technology to China, which makes it possible to acquire high yield in 5 years, greatly shortening the investment recovery period by 2 years, and is very suitable for mechanized management, saving largely the labor costs. In areas where apples have been planted on a large scale using the old technique, farmers are reluctant to cut down old trees and apply new technologies to plant new varieties of dwarf apples. The government is not so proactive in promoting the application of this new technology in the world. After all, the existing apple industry still has advantages. Outdated production technologies will be eliminated in 5 to 10 years, but according to the prediction of Sun Jianshe, a professor at Hebei Agricultural University, and well-known expert in the apple industry system of the Chinese Ministry of Agriculture. These trees and outdated production technologies will be eliminated in 5 to 10 years. At that time, Qianyang County saw the opportunity coming. It used to be an agricultural county that mainly produced wheat and corn. Its area of apple cultivation was very small, and the county government was planning to upgrade the regional economy. In comparing the experience of industrial upgrading of other county-level cities in Shaanxi, with natural conditions similar to Qianyang County, its government came to a consensus that Qianyang's agricultural industry upgrade depends on the development of the apple industry. In Qianyang, Yan'an, and Weinan regions, apple industry had been developed since the late 1980s, and it is already the fruit of wealth for local farmers in these regions. So how could Qianyang County stick out from all the competitors nearby? Qianyang County government made a bold investment promotion commitment. Not only it agreed to ensure the smooth infrastructure of water, electricity, and road like any regions in competition, but also it took the lead to ensure that investors using the high-density dwarf apple technology could get 10,000 yuan per mu, 667 square meters, as financial subsidy. This agricultural subsidy measure is rare in Shaanxi and even in other parts of the country. In less than 3 years, Qianyang County has become the leading representative of the apple industry, adopting the new technology in Shaanxi province. In 2013, 2 leading companies of the apple industry in Shaanxi, Haisheng Fruit Industry Group and Huasheng Fruit Industry Group, didn't choose to invest in Qianyang, Yan'an, or Weinan, where the apple industry is matured. Instead, they successively bought more than 3,000 mu, 2,000,000.1 square meters, of dwarf apple orchards in Qianyang County. In 2016, the Qianyang County government purchased the dwarf apple seedlings bred by Haisheng Fruit Industry Group and Huasheng Group at a price of 60 yuan per plant, which is 9 times higher than the prices offered by other county governments in Shaanxi. After receiving these seedlings, it distributed them to local farmers for planting. This move made by Qianyang County government first benefited local farmers who grew apples. The dwarf apple seedlings bred by Dutch technology can produce more than 1,000 kilograms per mu in the second year of planting. According to the purchase price of the orchard, the price is 2 yuan per 500 grams, and the annual output of the second year is 2,000 yuan per mu. And the annual income of growing wheat is some 1,000 yuan, which means the farmers who grow apples can recover the same return as planting wheat in 2 years. Hence, farmers have become much more willing and interested in planting apples. In the third year, the yield per mu of dwarf apples can reach 2,000 kilograms, making the farmer's returns more than 5 times that of planting wheat. Farmers need 160 seedlings for planting a mu of dwarf apples, the expense of which is fully subsidized by the government, meaning that farmers have also received a subsidy of 10,000 yuan per mu for planting apples. However, in addition to the seedling investment, the integrated water and fertilizer drip irrigation system and support system required by the high-density dwarf apple technology also asks for additional investment of 10,000 yuan. Therefore, the government again subsidizes farmers who plant more than 50 mu of apples in supporting them to set up the necessary systems. On the surface, it seems like the Qianyang County government has suffered a great loss. But if we look at it from a long-term view, all the moves of the Qianyang County government are undoubtedly smart and pragmatic. They calculated all the investment and return clearly, enabling farmers to recover their investment in just 2 years. They also know what they want from the invited investors. These invited enterprises use the world's advanced dwarf apple technology at the average investment of 20,000 per mu. Even if the government subsidies 10,000 yuan per mu, the enterprises will still need to invest 10,000 yuan per mu into the business, which benefits the local economic development. Now, let's take a look at Changzhi County in Shanxi. There is Changzhi County and Changzhi County in Shanxi Province. As far as Changzhi County is concerned, it should be regarded as a successful transformation case of a resource-based city. When I was participating in the think tank projects of Qianyang and Datong in Shanxi Province, led by the Institute of New Structural Economics at Peking University, I had been there many times. In fact, how to transform a resource-based city is a difficult task that the world is facing, such as Venezuela, Chad, Republic of Congo, Democratic Republic of Congo, Gabon, Guinea, Niger, Sudan, etc. Changzhi County belongs to the southeast of Shanxi Province, located in the western foothills of Taihang Mountain, on the southern edge of Shandong Basin, and is reputed as the coal and iron hometown nationwide. Changzhi County is a combination of a high-level development stage and a small economy, HS, which is a typical resource-based city. As far as the strategic planning and tactical measures of Changzhi County are concerned, Changzhi County needs to implement the strategy of resource regional transformation. That is, exploit the capital accumulated by the rich resources since its per capita income is high. Then accumulation should be high, such as deposit balance, to upgrade and diversify industries and lower the dependence degree on resource-based industries, while ensuring the stable development of traditional coal enterprises. Changzhi County does its best in leading two different development paths, which are maintaining high-quality coal industry and promoting non-coal industries with scientific and technological innovation. In terms of the promotion of non-coal industries, the local government foster and strengthen emerging industries and increase policy support for non-coal enterprises with low pollution, low consumption, high added value, and high technological content to boost the leap forward development of leading enterprises.